Good evening, everybody. So tonight we are on part 2 of the great big NEUK quiz. We're going to go through all the answers tonight. So what we need to do is for you to mark your own papers. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes, just a couple of seconds, just for people to start to join. But yeah, I've got a guest in. We're going to go through all of the answers tonight. You can mark all of your own papers. And then what I'll be needing you to do is at the end of the stream is to send me another message, and this time to send me your 8 scores. Hey up, James. Hey up, Lorena. So, yeah, just mark your own answers and then send me the 8 numbers that you've got for the 8 different rounds. So if you've got like 3, 4, 5, 6, just do like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And yeah, then we'll get on it tomorrow night and I'll look at who's won all of the rounds. So just to remind you, we have a number of prizes. We've got loads of stuff up for grabs. So for just taking part in the quiz, we have a selection of 3 sauces from Chili of the Valley. We also have a Nuke beanie and a Nuke pen. So that is just submitting your answers to any of the rounds. And to be honest with you, I was really surprised because so many people did actually play. I was a bit worried that, you know, it wouldn't get too much traction. Not many people would be bothered, but I was blown away by how many people submitted even just one set of answers to one round. So, you know, really well done for getting involved and joining in. So, yeah, just to go back, 3 sauces from Dan Reed, Chili of the Valley, a beanie and a pen. Just for being involved, you'll be in the draw for that. Next, we have all of the rounds were sponsored by different producers. So on the night we went through, we had Screaming Chimp, Daddy Cools, we had 4 or 5 Chili Company, we had Badgers, we had a bit of a pickle. Can't remember them all off the top of my head, but we have 8 different producers all doing the different rounds. Whoever gets the best score on each individual round will win the prize for that one. And then finally, the whole quiz was sponsored by HotPods, which is my company, the Chili Project, which is Rick Saunders' company, and Flavor Before Fire, which is Mark Elliott's company. And we will all be sending a 3-product selection box to the winning team. And the winning team is the one that has got the best score over all of the 8 rounds. Also special thanks for all of the people who did all of the questions for me. So that was Dustin Johnson, who did the general knowledge. We had Coron Sloss, who did me a general knowledge and a chili identification. We had Tony, who did the growing. We had Adele, who did Nuke. We had Paul Oro, who did the League of Fire and also did the label close-ups. And we had one more, which I can't remember, and I feel really bad. Which one did we do? Which one was that? So we had general knowledge, then we had chili identification. It'll come to me. Anyway, but thank you to all of the people who did all the questions, donated all the prizes. And yeah, it was a good night. I hope you all enjoyed it. So tonight, to go through all of the answers, I'm bringing in David Hainsworth.
Woo!
Hello, mate.
Super excited.
Part of the 3 amigos last night.
Yeah. Now flown back to my nest, but excellent night. Really enjoyed some amazing questions, great rounds. Looking forward to seeing how many we did or didn't get right.
So I've seen you today already, and you said to me that you had at least a few answers for each round. You had a quite a good sort of spread of knowledge across the 3 amigos, and you reckon that you might have got a few answers for every round, but not all of them. How do you reckon you said?
Yeah, not all of them. I mean, like the growing round, we grow but not using hydroponics, so we missed out a few of them. The bottle labels, we've got a ton of sauce, especially Alex and Vicky, as you know, and I've got quite a range, but we missed out a few of them as well. And some of the more kind of technical chili questions as well, like the Latin names and stuff, we probably struggled on a little at times. But, you know, we did our best. We guessed where we could and just took the kind of best guess answer between the 3 of us. So it was really enjoyable, actually. It was good. And it was a good range of questions. So I look forward to the quiz next week.
Again, yeah? We'll just do it every week from now on, yeah?
Yeah. You better get busy. We're waiting.
But I tell you what I liked is there was questions for the grower, questions people who liked sauce and did reviews, people who love challenges, people who just love general knowledge. We covered every base as much as we could for everybody who's got any sort of love for chili out there. So it is really going to take, I reckon, some sort of team to, you know, cover all of the rounds and win. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. But I also think what's nice about it is that there's prizes per round. So say you're not a grower, but you're a sauce collector, you know, eater, you'll be good at that round. So you won't miss out overall. If you've got a strength, that will be recognised. So
100%.
I think that's a really nice touch, actually.
That was it, because I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't want people to come in and think, "Oh, I don't know anything about like round 3, so I won't bother doing it." You know, if people like James Nixon, who don't know a lot about growing, but he knows a lot about challenges. Do you know what I mean? He can get involved in the challenge rounds and the League of Fire and the Nuke rounds and so on.
Sorry, who did you say? Has this guy done many challenges?
Well, you know, I mean, like he's quite well known for being on Nuke quite a bit, and so I thought, you know, he might know a little bit about it.
Love him. He's got to get good in that round.
Right, so should we start?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, let me just bring it up. Okay, so let's get into the stream. In fact, we don't need that at the moment. We can just go through the first round. So round number 1 was Dustin Johnson's questions, and these were all general knowledge. He did us the courtesy of replacing the word peppers with the word chili for the main UK audience, which I thought was very thoughtful of him. So let's go through. Okay, round 1, question 1. What chili has a 0 SHU? Jalapeno, serrano, cayenne, or bell? That's obvious, isn't it? Bell pepper is your first one with 0 SHU. So that was, yeah, that was D, bell pepper. Question number 2. Chilies are vegetable, fruit, fungi, or shrubs? Dave, which one?
Fruit.
Good man. Fruit is your answer for number 2. Chilies are indeed fruit. Question number 3. Chili are part of what family alongside tomatoes, potatoes, and aubergines? Are they part of poms, nightshade, cruciferous, or drupes? Now, that's quite hard. I would not have known that. Did you know?
Yeah, we put nightshade.
Yeah, well done. Good. That is indeed right. Nightshade. Chilies are part of the nightshade family. Question number 4. What is the current recognized hottest chili in the world? Armageddon, Dragon's Breath, Carolina Reaper, or Scorpion? And I'm pretty sure that absolutely everybody will have known that's Carolina Reaper. Number 3. Okay, number 5. What animals are immune to the effects of capsaicin? Rodents, birds, dogs, or elephants? Dave?
Yeah, it's birds, because if they had the effect, they wouldn't eat it and spread it around the locality to make the chili plants grow in different locations. So it's birds.
Exactly. Okay, question. So that is what animals are immune to the effects of capsaicin, and that is birds. Question number 6. Who created the Carolina Reaper? Another easy one. Ed Curry. I think everybody who knows anything about chilies or be in any part of any chili group will know that Ed Curry is the creator of the Carolina Reaper. Question 7. What is the largest chili? Serrano, Anaheim, Hatch, or Bell? Dave, what'd you put for that?
This was quite a hard one, actually. We didn't really know, so we just said Hatch.
Hatch? No.
Yeah, I've never heard of a Hatch, but we said it.
No. According to Dustin Johnson, the bell pepper is the biggest chili there is. He hasn't given me any explanation of. In fact, I don't even know what a hatch is. What a hatch pepper is. Do you know?
Either we just guessed for it because I don't know. It was a hard question, but a good one. So we just guessed.
Good. Well, anyway, the largest chili is a bell pepper. What is the smallest chili? Is it Siling Labuyo? I struggled saying this last night. A Siling Labuyo. Again, I've never heard of that. A Pekin, an Ahi Charapita, or a Tabasco. You can't tell me you knew this one.
Ahi Chapita, we thought, but
well, it is in fact. No, according to Dustin Johnson, The smallest chili is the Siling Labuo. So again, I've not heard of that. So, you know, this is a bit of an education as well as a Dustin Johnson's on there. So Dustin, maybe you can explain in the comments why some of these what they were like. What is a hatch pepper, and what is a Siling Labuo? Just to put us right, because I've never heard of those. What is the question number 9? What is the leafy part at the top of the chili called? Is it the leaves, the pedicle, the calyx, or the apex? Dave?
Calyx, we thought.
Yeah, calyx. That's a pretty easy one for anyone who grows chilies, I think. That is the calyx. Question number 10. Where is the heat of the chili most concentrated? Is it the seeds, the walls, the placenta, or the calyx? Dave?
I know it's the pith, but I think it's the placenta. Vic told me that.
The pith is the placenta.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Placenta.
Now, I think this is one of those questions where a lot of people who don't, you know, who are just sort of starting off knowing about chilies think it's the seeds, but it is in fact the placenta. We call it sometimes the pith, but it's the placenta or the pith. Question number 10. So I think we'll accept both of those, placenta or pith. Question number 11. True or false? Black pepper is the same family as chili. False. It is not the same family as chili. Nothing to do with it. Question number 12. What is the name of a dried jalapeno? Is it an ancho, a pasilla, a chipotle, or a colorado? Easy one this, Dave, isn't it?
Well, it is a chipotle, but I didn't even know this one.
Did you not?
No. Vic and Alex are straight onto it. I got to be honest. I know peppers are called different names when they're smoked.
Yeah.
I didn't quite know that. So learning every time.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a chart that shows all the different types of chilies and what they're called when they're dried. It's not even smoked. It's just dried. You call jalapenos don't need to be smoked. They are just literally dried. Chipotle even are just dried jalapenos. Okay, question number 13. What chili is Troy Primo most well known for? Big Mustard Mama, Douglas, Chocolate Ghost, or the 7-Pot Primo? Now, I think, to be honest, the answer is in the question there. What chili is Troy Primo most well known for? The Big Mustard Mama, the Douglas, the Chocolate Ghost, or the 7-Pot Primo? That's the 7-Pot Primo. Question number 14 for Rick. What does SHU stand for? That is Scoville Heat Units. SHU is Scoville Heat Units. You must get all 3 words correct to get the point for that one. Question 15. What is this is quite tricky. What is the Scoville heat unit of pure capsaicin? Is it 1 million, 10 million, 16 million, or 21 million? What did you go for?
16.
16. Why not 21?
Well, Alex said 16, and I'd read that book you lent me, and a guy, Gideon, is it? He reckons the hottest finite Scoville unit is 16 million. So when he said 16, I was like, that sounds good to me.
It does make you wonder though how 21 million can exist. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe 16 million is the maximum.
I think 16 is the maximum naturally, if that makes
right
sense.
Yeah.
But,
so there you go. What is the SHU of pure capsaicin? And that is 16 million. And finally from Dustin Johnson, who created the SHU scale, the Scoville heat unit scale? Wilbur Scoville, Wilson Scoville, William Scoville, or Walter Scoville? And the answer there was Wilbur Scoville. That was A, Wilbur Scoville. So yeah, great questions. Great questions to kick off. Some of them easy, some of them hard. Thank you very much again, Dustin Johnson. I know he's in the chat. Thank you very much, sir, for putting the time in to give us the questions. I think it was a great start to the quiz. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Okay, right. Move on to round number 2. And this was Coron's Peppa ID quiz. So I will bring up the peppers. Move that across. And I'll bring up my sheet to tell you what everything was. Now, as you can imagine with Coron, these were quite tricky. Okay, number one. Obviously, we all know that this is a jalapeno. So the question was, what pepper is this? And it is a jalapeno. Now, just let me see the answers to this. Whoop. Back over there. Now, I didn't ask this in the quiz, so I don't think it's really fair to say this now, but he's actually put the species next to each one. But I'm just going to go with the name of the chili. So you get 1 point if you say that this is a jalapeno. Number two, and this one, Dave, what did you put as this one for the second one? Wait until it comes up.
Pequin.
What did you put as this one?
Pequin.
Yeah. So this is officially, according to Coron, a yellow bacchino. So we can also accept a chopatino, a pimenta de bico, alternative spellings of bacchino or chopatina, but we can't accept Repito or Sweetie Drops as their brand names and not pepper names. So what did you say, Dave?
Well, we reading Vic's writing here, it's Pequeen, so we missed the O off, I think, at the end. You know?
Yeah, so unfortunately, you are wrong.
No.
This is a bacchino or a chopatino. And if I've got the pronunciation wrong there, I'm sorry, but it's that's what it is. Okay, number three. And this, you got any ideas of this one?
Could have been a lot of things, really.
Yep.
We got white. We were wondering if it's... We couldn't really decide, to be honest, so we didn't go further than that. If I was looking at it, naming it, it'd be a white lampshade, but I don't even think that exists. So,
well, this is an aji fantasy, and you should have known that because I grown them last year and you harvested them with me.
Yeah, but I also harvested about 60 different other types of peppers.
This is officially an aji AJI fantasy, or a sparkly white. We can also accept.
It's a lovely looking pod.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Not too hot, but a lovely looking pod. Okay, number four. What is number four?
It's hot.
Yeah. Any ideas?
Yeah, Reaper.
Reaper. Now, officially, according to Coron, this is not a Reaper. This is a 7-pot primo.
Really?
Now, obviously, there's contention between the 7-pot primo and the Carolina Reaper. So I'm going to say that we are going to accept a 7-pot primo or a Carolina Reaper, because I don't want to get into the discussions about which one it is. So we will accept a 7-pot primo or a Carolina Reaper for that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, next one. Now, this is a very famous chili used in one of the hot sauces, the most famous hot sauce there is. Any ideas?
Well, it's growing upwards, so we put Thai Red or Thai Dragon.
Yeah, but now that I've said that, it's got a brand name that is one of the most famous in the world. Any other guesses?
Could be Bird's Eye or Finger Chili. I'd...
Think of a hot sauce with the biggest brand name in the world.
Well, Tabasco.
Tabasco. There you go. So this is a Tabasco chili.
Yeah.
And that is number 5. Okay, number 6. Easy one. One of my favorite chilies. And this is a chocolate habanero. Easy one, this one, Dave, yeah?
Yeah, we got that. It's
Yeah, I thought you did.
nice dark colour and the size and the shape of it. That's
Good.
We've eaten a few of them.
Good. Chocolate habanero is number 6. Number 7, which according to Adele looked like chewing gum. But which one was this? Did you get this one? This is a hard one.
We said it's a white tepin.
Mhm.
I thought it might be a peach something, but we settled on the white tepin. So, yeah, that's what we went for.
Okay, well, officially, this is a Peruvian white habanero. So it's a little bit smaller than a normal habanero, but we will accept white habanero as well. We cannot accept cream, peach, or vanilla habanero. It has to be white. And we also can't accept giant white habanero. So all we can accept is Peruvian white habanero or white habanero.
Yeah, it's smaller than most habaneros. That's what probably threw us.
Yeah, specific type. Okay, next one. Difficult one, this one. Any ideas for this? Let me just enlarge a bit.
Ricotta.
It is a ricotta, and the official type is an orange manzaro, a pubescent type. For the sake of the quiz, I will accept ricotta, because I think for people to know that that's an orange manzaro is a little getting a little bit too specific. Yeah, so we will accept ricotta for that one.
Well done, Alex.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9, and something that I've just had with my dinner tonight. And Dave, you should definitely know this one, because I know that you. Please don't tell me that you got this wrong, because you've got 5 chili plants, and one of them is this.
Is it?
Tell me
no,
that you know this one.
Is that Pusinawala?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't say that, and I would have never recognised it.
You should have stepped forward with your specific knowledge of having grown this chili.
I've just eaten one a few days ago from the plant as well. Yeah.
Do you not recognise it?
No, we put Joe's long. I thought it was a longhorn, but it wasn't that big. And then we decided I wouldn't have. Yeah, mine have gone a bit curly around the actual stem and leaves, so mine haven't straightened out, the one plant I'm growing. But yeah, that's interesting. It's a nice plant though, pretty hot.
Yeah. It's a Pusa Jawala, or an Indian finger chili. And that is number 9. Okay, number 10. This is quite a famous chili, even though it's a cross. Did you have any ideas of this one?
Well, hang on. We said it was a peach ghost. We thought it looked like a
officially, it's a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. So I will accept Jay's Peach or Peach Ghost Scorpion. Something along the lines of Jay's Peach Scorpion, anyway, for 1 point. Lovely chili, very hot, that one. Okay, number 11. Any ideas for this one?
Yeah, I think I grew these last year. I think they're called Black Pearl, but they become red when they're done. But they look like that, so that's what I put. Oh, we put.
Can you see the size of them?
Yeah, the pearls were small.
Well, this is, according to Coron, this is a chilled pin. So it's a wild chili. So we can accept chili tepin or anything really that resembles, or even just tepin. But we can't accept anything like bird's eye or anything like that. So it's got to be something that resembles chili pin, chill tepin or tepin. It's a wild variety of chili. So not quite the black pearl that you thought.
No, but looks similar.
True. Right, number 12. I'd expect you to get this one.
Body snatcher.
Which one is this?
Body snatcher.
No, not body snatcher. Come on.
Aji lemon.
Yes, Aji lemon. So we can accept Aji lemon, lemon drop, hot lemon, anything that's associated with that, but not something like body snatcher. I mean, there's only very few people who would probably only know what a body snatcher was. And Aji lemon is a much more widespread known variety. And I think Coron's generally tried to keep to ones that people would know rather than sort of specific little crosses.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he has. We just thought we know Aji lemons. We thought that looked a bit fatter. So
yeah, I think he's just gone for a nice looking version of it. Okay, number 13. What is this one? Any ideas?
it caused a little bit of discussion. We plumped for Armageddon in the end.
Yeah, this is actually a Wartrix.
What?
A Wartrix. Wartryx. A Wartrix. Which is a Chinense times Baccatum hybrid. So, and it's it's a common feature of it. Where you can tell it's hot by the look of it, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Looks gnarly. You have to grow that next year.
Okay, question number 14. And I would have no idea for this. But what pepper is this? Any ideas from you?
Yeah, I don't know how you got that picture of my ex-missus up, but I found it a bit weird, to be honest. She's moved to Hollywood now. We don't speak much. But, yeah.
So this is before you actually were with her, yeah?
She didn't like South Wales, so she had to move. It's Gwyneth Paltrow, obviously the actress, and she played Peppa Potts in
in something.
Yeah, in a Marvel type thing. I'm not really into sci-fi, but Vic and Alex got it. So that's what we think, Peppa Potts.
Okay, well, officially, you're right. This is Peppa Potts. She's a Homo sapien, which is the chili type.
I just call her Fitbird, but whatever.
Also accept the real name, which is Virginia Potts. And this is a Marvel character included as a joke. I like this one. It shows his sense of humor, but I would not have any idea who this was. Now that you say Gwyneth Paltrow, I can see that. Okay, question 15. Did you get this one?
Well, we think so. So obviously a Naga ghost. It looks slightly smooth, so we said Dorset Naga.
It is, in fact, a red Fatali.
Nah.
That's the problem. Some of them can look very, very similar, but this is a red Fatali. We can accept Fatali, but red is the official name for this one, red Fatali. And finally, the caramel. What did you get for this one?
Yeah, it's lighter than the chocolate, so we put caramel scorpion.
Right. Well, apparently this is a caramel Carolina Reaper.
Really?
Probably known by the little tail at the bottom there.
Yeah, we thought it was a scorpion, or a Reaper, but we plumped because I've never heard of a caramel Reaper, so fair goes. But we've heard of a caramel scorpion, so we just went for what we knew.
So there you go. That is a caramel
Reaper.
Carolina Reaper.
Wow.
Okay. Right, now we move on to round 3, which is GIF's questions. Got to expect some good questions from GIF, and these are on the challenges. So we'll go through these fairly quickly. Whose camera failed halfway through the Moab challenge?
Paul Jones. We devastated for him.
Who was this?
Paul Jones, we thought.
No, this is Ahmed Bokesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember when it happened.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Which Nuke member is on the most League of Fire challenge boards?
Is it Wee Dafty?
Can we accept Wee Dafty, seeing as he's now sort of separated from Wee Dafty?
We'll call him Big Dafty then.
Okay, Big Dafty. So it's James Nixon on 11 boards. Number 3, which Nuke member completed the challenge wearing a mankini?
I'm glad it wasn't me, so we had no idea.
Phil Patterson. Number 4, which Nuke member ate 7 packs of bites in one sitting?
We put Phil Patterson for that one.
Did you? Really? 7 packs of bites. It was Johnny Scoville.
Oh.
Do you not remember him doing that?
I don't, mate.
Yeah, I do. Number 5, how many recognized people have completed the Nemesis challenge in the League of Fire?
We said about 5.
13.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, 13, yeah. Number 6, who won Nuke's first ever chili eating competition, online chili eating competition?
Well, me and Vicky had both been in that, and I couldn't remember, so we thought it was Big Dafty, James Nixon.
It was James Nixon. Number 7, name the Nuke member that ate 45 white lightning and the number of white lightning he previously ate.
Silver,
so 2
Curtis.
points there. So who was the Nuke member who did 45 white lightning, and how many had he eaten before that?
Silver Surfer, Tracy Freeman. We said he ate Dayton about 25 before that.
That's exactly right. Well done. So that was let me just that was Tracy Freeman, who ate the 45 white lightnings, and the previous time he ate 25. So well done, both answers right there. Number 8, which Nuke member has a time of 3 minutes 56 for the Moab challenge?
We thought it was Paul or Jem, but
No.
we plumped Paul.
No, it was Jared Smith.
Well done, Jared. Wouldn't have got that. I think I took about 12 minutes.
Number 9, how many League of Fire Chug Challenge 1s has Grandpa Newt completed?
If he had his way, it'd be over 100. But he couldn't get them all. 13, he put.
So the answer was 13. Well done. 13 Chug Challenge 1s. And number 10, which Nuke admin stroke mod completed 3 tubes of terror in one sitting?
It's the brave Adele.
It is Adele Wilkinson, or Adele the Brave, we will accept as well.
Love you, Adele.
So well done, Jiff. That was another good set of questions. Let me just remove that so we don't have to look at that blank screen. So that was round number 3. Okay, then we move on to round number 4, which was Tony's growing round. And there's only 10 questions here. Question number 1, in fertilizer, what does the P stand for in NPK? And the answer is phosphorus. Number 2, the hydroponic method of growing that you see Luciano using is called what? The answer is Kratky. Number 3, fish tanks and ponds are often used in a way to grow plants. What is that method called? Did you get that one, Dave?
We said it was aquaponics.
Yeah, aquaponics, completely correct.
Because the fish crap goes back through and fertilizes everything, and the nutrients give the fish food.
So you do know about it. You said that you didn't know about this round.
No, I knew that because I saw a program about it. That's about it.
Number 4, hydroponics require an instrument known as an EC meter. What does the EC stand for? Electrical conductivity. Number 5, a poblano when smoked is known as what? And the answer was, you got the one wrong before, Dave. I think you had to be correct by Alex. Did you know this one?
What, number 5? Was it an ancho?
It is an ancho.
Yeah, Alex got that. He knows his pepper.
He does. He knows his. He seems to know his peppers and his smoked peppers. Number 6. What letter is assigned to potassium in the periodic table and in fertilizer NPK? And that is a K. Yeah. Number 7. X is a chemical reaction that takes place inside a plant, producing food for the plant to survive. Carbon dioxide, water, and light are all needed for X to take place. What is X? Do you get this?
Yeah, photosynthesis.
Yeah, photosynthesis.
I had a bit of a lisp there.
Yeah, you did, mate. That's either a beer or a speech impediment, one of the two.
Mike Tyson. We want spelling marks for this as well because Vicky spelt it right, I think. So I'll be looking for spellings later.
You can have an extra 1/8 of a mark for getting the correct spelling.
Cheers.
Question 8. What is the chemical compound what is the chemical compound called that gives a pepper its heat? Capsaicin. Question 9. Chili pepper plants belong to which member of the plant family? Did you even get anywhere near this one? Because I didn't know this one.
Well, we put capsaicin.
No, apparently it's Solanaceae. So chili pepper plants belong to which member of the plant family? And it's Solanaceae. And the spelling for that is Solanaceaea. And I wouldn't have known that one. So I'm not sure where Luciano looked that one up, but he's pulled that from the air because I didn't know that.
Yeah. Toughy.
And question number 10, pubescence flowers are typically which color, Dave?
Purple.
Purple, good man.
Yeah, good looking plants they are.
Good, so that is round 4, all completely done. So now we can move on to round 5, which is Adele's questions on Nuke. Okay, Adele's questions. Number 1, what is the name of the chili in the Nuke logo? Did you get that one?
Yeah, I think we said Buster Butt.
Buster Butt, correct. I wouldn't have known that. I don't know where you got that from, but I didn't know that one.
Luke told me ages ago.
Ah.
We thought it was Booty Boy to begin with, but then we realised that's a nickname that Irina calls me and other people. So Buster Butt, yeah.
There you go, Buster Butt. Well done. Number 2, how long has Nuke been on Facebook? 6 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, quite a while. Question number 3, what does Nuke stand for? And that is Northeast United Kingdom. Question number 4, what was the date of the first episode of Nuke TV? And I remember this well because I was involved with this, and it was Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Question number 5, who gave Adele the Brave her name? Do you remember this, Dave?
We put after the chili eating contest that she took part with Johnny Scoville, we said Johnny Scoville.
No, it's Diane Marie. Yeah. Question number 6, what did Lucy Ferguson do to become a big spoon? And the answer is he did regret extract course.
Ooh.
Let's see which question I'm up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next
Question number 7. When Vicky, Alex, and David get together, what name are they also known as? You must know this one.
No idea.
No. The Three Amigos. Underlay, underlay.
We said the Four Amigos.
3 Amigos. Question number 8. Who produces the nuclear fallout sauce?
It's a legend. You know this one? Yeah, Lee Alexandra.
Yeah, Good man. So we will say 2 points for that one. Lee Alexander at the 405 Chili Company.
Great sauces.
Question number 9. What Nuke item did group member Mousy personalize? That was a beanie hat. And question number 10. Who produces the Nuke Naga sauce? Dave, over to you.
Mark Elliott, Flavor Before Fire.
Good man. And again,
One
that's
of my favorite sauces. That Mark is lovely. The Naga sauce on its own is delightful. Ham and cheese toasties.
So we'll go for another 2 points for that one. So 1 point for Mark Elliott and 1 point for Flavor Before Fire. Okay, number 11. Who's the first person to complete the Nuke Baked Bean Challenge? And that was Dave Shorter. Question number 12. What's the name of the other Facebook group in the growing guides on the website? And that's Chili Beginners Grow Along.
Woo-hoo.
Question number 13. Who made the letter U wonky in the Nuke banner? Do you know that one?
Phil Blake.
Yeah, Phil Blake.
Yes, well done, Phil. Trickster.
Number 14. Which member of Nuke is the organizer of the Time Burner? And that's Mark Elliott. And number 15. In Adele's first chili eating competition, who did you come second place to? You get that one, Dave?
Yeah, the guys did because they were there. It's Johnny Scoville.
Good man, Johnny Scoville. Okay, so that concludes round 5. Next, we move on to round 6, which was the questions related to League of Fire. So we only have 10 of these. Quite a small round. Nice long questions, though, so thank you, Paul Oro. I had to sometimes summarize them. The League of Fire chose a world champion belt that had a predominant bird on it. Since then, the belt has been affectionately known as the bird. There are 2 reasons why a bird is significant. Reason number 1 is that the first ever League of Fire world champion was Shahina Wasim, and Shahina means bird of prey in Arabic. What is the second reason, Dave?
We had to put, because it's actually got an eagle on it.
But why was a bird chosen to be on the belt?
Because they're immune to chilies.
Yes.
We
Well
didn't
done.
put
Did you actually put that?
but we should have.
So you
the
should have
belt
seen that.
has got an eagle on it because we've all seen it. So we just put that. But okay, that makes good sense now. That's a cool story.
There you go. Yeah. Number 2, we all know Demonic Dave Shorter holds the world record in the Aussie Hot Chips League. But who lies at the foot of the table and has the slowest time? Any ideas?
Yeah, we put Big Dafty Nixon because I think he was quite slow on that one, though he did complete it. So we just put him.
Well, according to Paul, it's Rob Mitchell.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is at the bottom. So I guess you can just go on to there and have a look at the table. Question number 3. Maruga Matt Tangent is the boss at the League of Fire headquarters. The League of Fire was inspired by traditional fresh pod eating contests. How many has Matt Tangent won? And the answer is 1. The UK Chili Queen holds the world record for fresh pod eating contest victories. Can you tell me where her first ever chili eating contest took place? In 2012. Did you get this one?
No, we had no idea. We know she's been around a lot of festivals and stuff, but we think her first actual victory was in a pub, but we don't know what it's called.
Well, it doesn't say what festival or what event, but it just does say that it's Kingston upon Thames.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I'm not sure whether there actually was an event there, but if anybody gets, if there was an event and people say, I can check with Paul, but the answer that I've got is Kingston upon Thames. Question number 5. The League of Fire wanted to help chili producers around the world and introduce league tables for chili challenge products. Of these challenges, chocolate is the most popular. How many chocolate league tables are there? What did you put for this one?
We put 5. The Bites, White Lightning, Moab, Nemesis, Cherry Chili Nightmare.
Good man. 5 is correct. Question number 6. The League of Fire created a separate league with extreme rules so that Chilli-heads can enter tougher fresh pod eating contests, not designed for normal people. These are often called belt match rules, but can you tell me the official name for those set of rules? Any idea?
I had no idea. Alex did. Struggling to pronounce. Cognoscenti rules.
That's it. The Guildford Cognoscenti rules.
Cognoscenti rules, yeah. So yeah. I don't even know how he got that one, but I was like, that sounds good. Write it down.
So as long as people roughly have a word that sort of resembles cognoscenti, we'll accept that. Question number 7. The League of Fire has official partners in Canada and New Zealand. Asking who they were would be too easy. You all know Heiko the Warrior and Clint Mayer. Heiko is the boss of Heiko's Hot Sauce. But what is the name of Clint's chili product company down in New Zealand? And the answer is Fire Dragon Chilies. Number 8. Can you tell me the name of the legendary chili grower who provided all the peppers, including some amazing phenos, for the Sacramento Smackdown contest, as well as the mutually assured destruction contest between Atomic Menace and the UK Chili Queen in Oban? Any ideas, Dave?
Yeah, we said he makes 7 parts Troy Primo.
Well done. That's Troy Primo from Primo Peppers. Number 9, the tussle on the time was a belt match between New Zealand champ Justin Rummel and the UK Chili Queen. The first round was a shot of hot sauce just to get off with a bang, and the second round consisted of 2 of what type of pepper for each contestant. Clue: even though this was the first round of pods, the peppers were well over 1 million Scoville units. So what were the chilies that were used in round 2, Dave?
I wasn't there, but Al and Vicky were, and hopefully it's got a sting in its tail. Scorpions. Yeah,
that was correct. Red Trinidad scorpions, but we will accept scorpions. Okay, and finally, question number 10. The League of Fire celebrated its 1-year anniversary since the first event in Guildford on the 21st of July. It has been very popular since its inception. Can you tell me how many people are in the League of Fire as of the 20th of July 2020 at 8:45 p.m., which I'm guessing is when this question was put down. Any ideas how many people in the world rankings?
We said 180 roughly.
Close.
Because we thought it was under 200, but we didn't quite know how much, so we just guessed.
So the answer was 207.
Well.
So I will accept 10 either way of that. So if you've got anything between 197 and 217, I'll accept that for 1 point, because that is pretty good.
A lot of people to grow in a year.
It is. 207 people who want to do a challenge is incredible.
Yeah, the league table is amazing effort. There it goes.
Okay. This one's going to be interesting. The labels round. How did you think you did on this one?
We did okay, but we saw some cool labels that we had no idea about and couldn't think of what. So we got some initially, but we struggled for a few.
So number 1 was this sauce, which was HotPods, Hakiti's Cauldron. Did you get that one? You must tell me you got that one, Dave.
Of course I got that one.
Of course you got that one. Thank you. Good man. Number 2. What did you put for number 2?
Grim Reaper Al Cherry.
Okay. Number 2 was in fact
Clutching a Card.
Remember, there's 2 points for everyone. 1 for the manufacturer and 1 for the source. This one is Grim Reaper Foods, and it was Maverick.
Okay. Good one for that then.
Yeah, so that's number 2, Grim Reaper Foods and Maverick. Number 3, what did you have for this one? You should know this one as well.
We didn't get it, mate.
No. Oh,
Remind me of the picture.
Rick Saunders is going to be having you tonight.
No.
Chili Project, Charlie's brown chili sauce was number 3.
We thought it was like the hot sausage from Sausage Party, hugging an orange. That's all we could get from the picture.
No, you haven't been paying attention.
If you showed me a bit of the black of the logo, we'd probably have had it. But sorry, Rick. Keep making the grizzly.
This was the one as well where he needed the toilet. When I brought this up, I think he was quite relieved because this was going to be a quick one, an easy one. Okay, number 4. I thought number 4 was fairly easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Screaming Chimp Howler.
Yeah.
Guys, Alex and Vicky got this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that was number 4 was Screaming Chimp, and that was Howler. And that seems to be going down a treat in the Boloro households, and it's about halfway down. Okay, number 5. They started a few difficult ones from number 5 onwards, wasn't there? What was number 5?
Start bringing the USA and stuff sauces. Is that the monkey? Number 5? Can't quite.
Did you have any idea?
No, we didn't. Just.
So number 5 was Heiko's hot sauce, Red Dawn.
Oh, is it? That's the ape, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing picture. I loved it, but yeah, we had no idea on that.
Difficult to pin it down, isn't it, when you see just a small part of the label?
He's got quite a few different artworks as well, so, which is great, but we couldn't find a theme.
Okay, number 6. Did you get this one?
We know who it is. Dan Reed, Chili the Valley, because his artwork.
Yeah.
He used the same guy. We didn't know the sauce though. It's the woman kind of. What is it?
So this is Chili the Valley Dia de los Muertos, which is basically Day of the Dead. So go on.
Yeah, Vicky said Day of the Dead, but we just put Chili the Valley because we were deciding on a name. But the artwork's exquisite. Love it.
So if anybody's got Day of the Dead, we can accept that. Or if you've got anything that resembles Dia de los Muertos, which must be Spanish for Day of the Dead. Okay. Number 7, obviously Daddy Cool's. Yeah? But which sauce was this one?
Put Eye of the Tiger, like THAIGER.
Yeah.
It's a nice play on words. I never had it, but I recognized the wording.
But which sauce? That's just a little slogan above the name of the sauce. What sauce is it? Yeah.
I thought it was Eye of the Tiger sauce. Oh.
No, this is red jalapeno sriracha. And just above it, it says the Eye of the Tiger with the THAI.
Yeah.
But it's tiger with red jalapeno sriracha. Okay, then we move on to number 8. Did you get this one?
It got hard now. We had no idea.
Really? See, I would have definitely guessed this one as the producer, which was Sean Overthrow, because he does the black and white pictures. But this one is Rebellious by Nature. Another cool picture.
Yeah.
That's a cool picture, isn't it?
Yeah, it was an amazing picture. We just couldn't place it. I thought it was kind of American or something. I didn't really know. Now you say it and the full bottle, it rings a bell. But
yeah, I like that picture. Rebellious by Nature. Number 8 was Rebellious by Nature by Sean Overthrow at Henry's Hot Sauce. Okay, number 9. So I think 9 and 10 were possibly the hardest ones, would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be surprised if you get either of these. So these were to throw the hardcore sauce people out there who collect and everything. So number 9, did you have any guess?
I can't quite see the picture yet. Was it the tarot cards type? thing. No, we had no clue on that, to be fair.
Okay, this one's by Primo's Peppers, Troy Primo's company, and it's Premonition. So it's an American sauce, Premonition. Premonition by Primo's Peppers. So again, 1 point for Primo's Peppers, 1 point for Premonition. And then finally, any ideas on the last one?
Al said Hellfire Hot Sauce.
Yeah.
No, Hellfire?
Hella Hot Sauce.
Yeah,
Close.
Hella Hot Sauce. Couldn't quite get a name. The green one. So it was
so this is Hella Hot Sauce, Jalapeno Cucumber. So quite an abstract one, isn't it? I wouldn't have got this one or the Primo Peppers one, to be honest.
No, we struggled, but we did get the name, but that was amazing. So
good
for that, I guess they were quite toughy, but it was a good range of sauces. So have to buy some more, get all the bottles.
Some easy, some medium, some hard. I would say there. That last one is Hella Hot Sauce, Jalapeno Cucumber. Good. Okay, and then we just have one more round, and I think everybody was in agreement that this last round was probably the hardest. This is Coron Slosser's general knowledge one. Okay, so I'm only going to ask you a couple of these because some of them follow into each other and they can be quite difficult.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, question number one. The modest jalapeno is commonly used as a reference point for the heat of other chilies, but how hot is a jalapeno? Now, I will accept if you give me a value that is within the range of 2,500 to 8,000. Coron is actually saying we should accept 2,000 to 10,000. So a jalapeno is between 2,000 to 10,000. If you've got a value between those numbers, then you get the point. Question number two. What color is a standard jalapeno when ripe? Now, the key word here is ripe, so you can't answer green, but we will accept red or yellow for the point. Question number three. The ripe pepper, it's the jalapeno above, has made its way across the planet and even onto the International Space Station. But in which country is it most heavily used? And the answer is Thailand, in part due to their traditional sriracha-style sauces, which are, by the way, NASA's favorite. So which country is the biggest user of jalapeno? And that is Thailand. Question number four. Compared to the jalapeno, the current world record holder is 275 times hotter. What is it? And the answer is a Carolina Reaper. Question number five. Despite the vast difference in heat that the world record pepper shares its species with the common habanero, what species is that? So basically, what species is a habanero and a Carolina Reaper? And the answer is Chinense. So that is Chinense, but we cannot accept Chinese because it's got absolutely nothing to do with it. So it's Chinense, Chinense. Question number six. What does the name habanero actually mean? And it actually translates to of Havana, a major port city where markets would often have the pepper for trade. So we can accept from Havana or of Havana for that one. Question number seven. Many other species exist, but only 4 of them are considered to have been domesticated. Name them. So basically, what are the 4 types of chilies that have been domesticated? And they are Capsicum annuum, Capsicum frutescens, Capsicum annuum, Baccatum, frutescens, and pubescens. So the 4 types of chilies that have been domesticated are Capsicum annuum, Baccatum, frutescens, and pubescens. Question number 8. Of those species that we've just said, those 4, which of them can be identified earliest when you're growing? And the answer is pubescens, because they have black seeds. So 1 point for pubescens and 1 point for black seeds. Question number 9. Speaking of identification, the first super hot strain seen in the West was once mistakenly thought to be the ghost pepper. What was it really? It was, in fact, the Naga Morich, later selectively bred to become the Dorset Naga. So if you said Dorset Naga, you get half a point. But if you said Naga Morich, you get the full 1 point. So half point for Dorset Naga, 1 point for Naga Morich. Question 10. That pepper then held the world record for less than a year before losing to the true ghost pepper. In what year did that take place? So in what year did the ghost pepper become the world record holder? And the answer is 2007.
Wow.
And what is the proper name of the ghost pepper that beat it? And the answer is a Butjalokia. So a Butjalokia is the correct name of the ghost pepper. Question number 12. In India, Assam in India was home to many such early superhots, but the scorpion pepper was was not one of them. In which country was it originally grown? So which country basically was the first one to grow the scorpion? And the answer is Trinidad. I think quite a few people would have got that one because you quite often hear of the Trinidad scorpion. Question 13. Since then, the scorpion has been grown all around the world and many different substrains have developed. Which of the following is not a scorpion strain? Right, Dave, I'm going to ask you here. Which of these is not a scorpion?
We've heard of a Butch Tea Reaper, but not a scorpion. So
you went Butch Tea?
Yeah.
All right, well, the options were Butch Tea, Kraken, Maruga, Apocalypse, Longtail, and Death Strain. And the only one of those that is not a scorpion is a Death Strain. Question 14. We've talked a lot about super hots now, but which pepper was officially the hottest before they were discovered? So which was the hottest pepper before super hots were discovered? And the answer is the red Savina Habanero.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
No.
So we will accept red Savina or Savina Habanero.
We've got the next one, though, I think.
Well, let me just take this off. I just realised I've got the screen on. Okay, question 15. Very last one in the whole of the quiz. After who or what was the particular strain named? So what was the red Savina named after? And the answer is the mother of Frank Garcia, who first grew or discovered it.
Wow.
So I'm sure you got that one, Dave, did you? The hottest non-super hot was the red Savina, and it was named after Frank Garcia, G-A-C-I-A.
I don't doubt it, but we had put the Scotch bonnet for number 14, and then we'd said the Scotch bonnet comes from the Tam O'Shanter hat that you see Scotch football fans with a ginger hair. So that's our level. So
I somehow think that we're going to be looking at low scores on that final round because I think there's probably only one person who would know the answer to those, and that's Coron.
It was good questions.
It was.
Couple, but not more than that. But it's good to have a mix-up.
To be honest with you, there will be people like Irina saying I got that. I'm not sure which one she's talking about, but there'll be people out there who know which ones know some of those questions when other people don't.
We didn't have much of a clue on that round, to be honest, but it's still good. And we're all learning, so it's all.
It's an educational tour, isn't it?
Never stop learning.
Exactly. Right, so there we go. That's all of the 8 rounds. So what I would like people to do now, and I can only accept the answers for those people who sent me their sheets last night. If you didn't send me your sheet last night, I'm afraid I can't accept your answer. But what I need now is for everybody to mark their own sheets. Hopefully you were doing that while we were talking. And then I need via messenger what your 8 scores were, even if it was just 0 and you chose not to take part. So you can say just 1, 2, 5, 7, 0, 0, 0, 0. Doesn't matter. But just message me your 8 scores. And then what we'll do is tomorrow, I will have, hopefully tomorrow anyway, I'll go through all the scores. I'll work out who's won. I'll check their scores against what's been submitted. And we'll do a who's won what. And we'll also do a draw for Dan Reed's 3 sources from everybody that took part. Sound good?
What an awesome prize is.
20 bottles of hot sauce, a beanie and a pen, just for answering a few silly questions on a Saturday night with a few beers.
I think this is probably the first ever online chili quiz.
Yeah,
another Nuke records. Whoop, whoop.
It's the first time I think that we've done anything like this chili related. Obviously, there's been 1,000,001 different quizzes out there. And I realised that some of the questions were hard, but at the end of the day, it's a laugh. You know what I mean? If all the questions were easy, then everybody would get high scores. But the idea is to try and fish out those questions where only a couple of people know. And it's education, like you say. So, yeah, it's a good laugh, all winning.
It's a good laugh, yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good. All right, mate, I'm going to love you and leave you.
Love you too. See you next week.
All right, I'm going to remove you, and I'll see you again soon, mate. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Cheers, mate. All right, there you go. There's all the answers to the quiz. Please get your scores in. Send me your score. I can hear them starting to come in now. Mark your own. Send me your 8 scores, and we will total them up and see who's won. And then we'll do another live, hopefully tomorrow, maybe in a couple of days' time when I've totaled it all up, and we'll see who's won. And we'll also do the draw for who's won Dan's 3 sources, the beanie and the pen. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. Good night, and see you next time.